It's a walk-in. And fundamentally, he comes out and he just is not quite turned where he needs to be. He's off the back foot, and what's to do? The ball floats. So like when we're working routes versus air, it's important that you are fanatical about your fundamentals and your technique. And why? Because it's national championship important. All right, so it's the little things with a guy like him, and everybody's different. You know, some guys it's big things, but with him it's really just the little things and just really honing in on the details. And he does such a great job of that. And you know, it's just everybody buying into that. But he, you know, the leadership, the fundamentals, the footwork, just the ownership of the system going to even another notch, if you can imagine that. But there is another notch for him, and that's what our job as coaches is, to challenge him and push him in that regard. And that process has already started. But he's an easy guy to deal with because his expectations. I mean, you can't out expect Deshaun. I mean, he is a driven, focused guy. You're going to graduate in December in 3 years. That's all you need to know about him. With the platform that he's got and the demands and the expectations that are on him, for him to be able to manage all that other stuff and to be able to graduate in 3 years, that's just who he is.
You guys always talk about having 10 guys on the offensive line. Is it realistic to expect that there's a sort of that workable second group, or is it going to be a lot of mixing and matching during this?
Oh, no. We're going to have great depth in our offensive line. That's the best part of our team this past year. I never worried. Now, the year before, oh my God, it was. I mean, y'all know Reed played 5 positions in like 2 games, every position. I mean, we had literally like 6 guys some games, and last year was just completely. Now going into it on paper, everybody's looking at it because you got a bunch of guys that hadn't played. Hearn hadn't played, Falcinelli hadn't played, Frew hadn't played, Hyatt hadn't played, Maverick really hadn't played a whole lot, Crowder hadn't played a whole lot, and all of that is different now. And now you add Noah in there, you add Giella in there, you know, you add Ankrum, you add Pollard, you know, then you got some really good serviceable guys like Riggs, who's a guy you could get by with and it works his butt off. So it's a really good group. It's going to be a lot of competition, man. Robbie is loving life. He's in a good spot. No, we'll have 10 plus. Ready to play. But the best part is we got flexibility within that. You know, we got a lot like Taylor Hearn can play left tackle and can win for us at left tackle. I mean, without a doubt, he can go play left tackle in a New York second. So you got flexibility there. Maverick Morris can win for us at right tackle, without a doubt. Falcinelli can play center, both guards, and win for us. Probably could even play right tackle if we needed him to and be fine. So we have a lot of, you know, Crowder's a guard. That's what he is. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But that's what he is. You know, so, you know, we've got flexibility built into the makeup of that personnel. That's very comforting as a coach because you're not sitting there holding your breath all the time. You know, you got options. So, you know, we'll see where these 2 young guys are and kind of how they fit. Pollard will probably start over at right. Ankrum will probably start at left, and see where we go from there.
Coach, have you been able to follow your guys in the combine the last few days? And
yeah.
How much does that strengthen your brand and help recruiting to be represented about any other program in the last couple of years?
Yeah. Well, I'm really proud of those guys. I really am. I've kept up with it. Woody always goes out to the combine, and so I kind of get, you know, my version of Periscope. You know, I get instant feedback from Woody.
You're not telling us Woody's on Periscope.
No, that's just my version of Periscope. I just call him up. How's it going? Hey, it's going good. So it's doing good. You know, so that's my version. And I've touched base with all those guys. I'm really proud of them. They've competed well and done a good job. Pro Day will be a lot of fun to see those guys do a good job. And I think we've had 75 guys since I've been the head coach get a chance, either through the draft or free agent. I think 53 have made a roster. That's 75%. Or maybe it's 71. Yeah, 71 guys have gotten a shot, and 53 have made a roster. That's 75%. And that's incredible. So we take great pride in developing those guys. You know, you see a guy like Adam Humphries, you know, who doesn't even get a free agent. He's got to try out to get a free agent. And then he ends up starting his first NFL game, catches 35 or 40 balls because they see the same things that we see. So, yeah, we take great pride in that. And I think a big reason that these guys have stuck is, yes, they're talented, but I think it's all the other things that they take from our program that prepares them to go compete at the highest level. But, you know, so it's fun to watch them get the opportunity. Like a guy like Kevin Dodd, are you kidding me? I mean, the guy didn't even know how to get in a stance coming out of high school hardly, and really knew nothing about the world. I mean, he just had so much to learn, so far to go. Yeah, you take great pride in that. I had to go to prep school, then he comes in here, and now he's got a chance to be a first rounder. And I'm sitting there watching him get down in his 40. I mean, just take great pride in that. I really do. But I don't take any more pride in that than I do watching Daryl Smith get hired by SLED right out of graduation, which never happens. You know, it's the same thing for me. You know, 135 seniors, 129 graduates. That's what I take the most pride in. But those guys all have dreams of playing at the next level, so it never gets old seeing those guys have opportunities to fulfill it.
All set.
All right, guys. See y'all out there. That's not mine. Looks like mine.
Dabo.